Thank you for listening to today's episode of Medical Device Global Market Access by Pure Global. In this episode, we delve into a critical component of the U.S. regulatory landscape for medical devices, 21 CFR Part 812, the regulation governing investigational device exemptions, commonly known as an IDE. An IDE is the formal mechanism that allows a medical device that has not yet been cleared or approved for marketing to be shipped lawfully for the purpose of conducting clinical investigations on human subjects. The core purpose of an IDE is to encourage the development of new and useful devices while ensuring the protection of public health and safety during the clinical trial phase. Under an approved IDE, a device is exempt from several key regulatory requirements that apply to commercially distributed products. These include pre-market approval, PMA, pre-market notification 510, and establishment registration and listing. While manufacturers are also exempt from most quality system regulations, they must still comply with the design controls portion, as outlined in 21 CFR 820.30. A fundamental concept within Part 812 is the distinction between two types of device studies, those involving a significant risk device and those with a non-significant risk device. The classification dictates the regulatory path forward. A significant risk, or SR, device is defined as one that presents a potential for serious risk to the health, safety, or welfare of a subject. This includes devices intended as implants, those used for supporting or sustaining human life, or devices of substantial importance in diagnosing or treating disease. For an SR device, the sponsor must submit a full IDE application to the FDA and receive formal approval from both the FDA and an Institutional Review Board, or IRB, before a study can begin. Conversely, a non-significant risk, or NSR, device study does not require the submission of an IDE application to the FDA. These studies are considered to have an approved IDE as long as the sponsor complies with abbreviated requirements. The primary gatekeeper for an NSR study is the IRB. The sponsor must explain to the IRB why the device is considered NSR, and the IRB must review and approve the study protocol. Even without direct FDA submission, NSR studies must adhere to key provisions of Part 812, including labeling requirements, informed consent, monitoring, and specific record-keeping and reporting. All investigational devices must be properly labeled with the statement, "Caution, investigational device, limited by federal or United States law to investigational use." The sponsor of the study is responsible for making the initial risk determination, but the IRB ultimately makes its own assessment. If the IRB disagrees with the sponsor's NSR assessment and determines the study involves significant risk, it will inform the sponsor, who must then submit an IDE application to the FDA. If your company needs assistance navigating the complexities of IDEs or any other aspect of global market access, please check out Pure Global. Thank you for listening, and we will see you next time.